Today's topic is what happens if your under 18 teenager gets a DUI here in California. If you have a teenager that recently picked up a DUI, or if you're just interested in the topic, stick around. I think you're gonna like this video. My name is Dodd. I've been a criminal defense attorney here in San Diego County since 2004. My firm is Dodd Law. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. Let's help educate the public. Now today what we're going to talk about is you have an under 18 teenager, they just picked up a DUI. What do you do? Now what's going to happen is they're going to get arrested, they're going to be given a pink paper, and they're going to get their license taken away. Now, what we have to do immediately is we need to contact the DMV. We need to schedule a DMV hearing. Once we schedule that DMV hearing, your teenager will be able to drive until the outcome of that DMV hearing. Now, they are facing a 1-year license suspension because they're under 21. They have a measurable amount of alcohol in their system. Now, remember, your teenager can't even have a 0.01 and drive. If they have a 0.01, it automatically triggers a 1-year license suspension because they are under 21 and they cannot drink legally, so their legal limit is a 0.01, which means no measurable amount of alcohol in their system at all. The DMV will suspend their license for a year. Now, a lot of parents say, well, Dodd, my daughter or my son, they need to drive, they need to go to school, they need to go to work. What do I do? We get it. You can apply for something called a critical needs to drive through the DMV. It's an application you can fill out on the DMV website, and the DMV is going to decide whether or not they're going to allow your teenager to drive. How far do you guys live from school? How far do they live from work? Can they take alternate transportation? Is there a bus stop nearby? Can they take Uber or Lyft? Does your daughter work late at night? These are all things that the DMV will consider in determining whether or not they will give your son or daughter this critical needs to drive so they can just drive to and from work or to and from school or to and from any of their court-ordered programs. Now, that's all with the DMV. The next issue becomes what's going to happen in juvenile court when we go to handle the criminal case. Because remember, on any DUI case here in San Diego County, whether you're over 21, under 21, you're dealing with DMV, you're dealing with the criminal court. So with a juvenile DUI, typically what we do is we can file something called a 654 motion. And what that means is we can not enter any sort of plea, and we can continue the case out for a certain period of time, and probation will make your son or your daughter do a certain amount of programs, classes, AA classes, some sort of treatment, and then we can come back to court and we can ask the judge in effect to seal the record just so they won't have anything on their record as far as a DUI. But as far as the DMV is concerned, they're still going to have that suspension through the DMV because the DMV and the criminal courts have nothing to do with each other. So just to be clear, the DMV is going to handle the licensing issue in a procedure entirely separate than the criminal case. In the criminal case, we can file something called a 654 motion, have them do some classes, etc., and then get the case dismissed or sealed, as they call it in juvenile lingo. If a judge denies that motion, then what's going to happen is we can enter a plea and then come back every 6 months or a few months and we do review hearings. And if the judge finds that your son or daughter is performing to their satisfaction and if probation likes what they're doing, then at that point we can make a motion to basically seal the record and it won't be on their record. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and give us a call at the numbers below. My name is Dodd. I've been doing this since 2004. Like our channel, subscribe to our channel. Let's help educate the public. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call. Have a great day.